We also have a candidate who is on the ballot, but just barely. Mr. Peter Ruegner.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Peter vonLehe Ruegner, and I'm running for House District 110. I usually like talking about 3 issues facing our state. Before I do that, I'm going to mention this ballot crisis. Right now, in South Carolina, we have nearly 200 candidates who've been thrown off the ballot through no real fault of their own. You know, and in my opinion, this entire mess represents the physical manifestation of everything that is wrong with politics. This is why normal people, average people like you see behind us, don't run for office. This is my first time running for office. And to see this many people thrown off the ballot because 5 unelected judges deemed they did something inappropriately or wrong is wrong in my opinion. But let me talk about what is happening in Charleston County. When you talk to the different candidates, each candidate has a different story as to what they were told to do on filing day. When I went to file for office on March 24th, we took in a printed copy of my Statement of Economic Interest forms. Upon giving them to the chair of the county party, she said they were not needed and were handed back to me. The only reason I'm on the ballot is because we have the entire filing day on film, and we have the proof that I tried to give her the paperwork. I think this whole ballot mess proves that we need term limits for all of our elected leaders in Columbia. They should not be able to go up there and serve indefinitely like they have been. The incumbent I'm running against, Chip Limehouse, has been in the legislature for nearly as long as I've been alive. I'm 22 years old. And I'm probably one of the only College of Charleston graduates who has a full-time job lined up on Wednesday. I'd like that. Now, in regards to the Statement of Economic Interest forms, the only information you have to disclose on this form are monies that are related to state government. Meaning, if you don't work for state government or have no business before state government, you don't have to disclose it. So when you look at these filing forms, all you will see is the salaries for our lawmakers from the state government. They don't have to disclose their, private business dealings. I think that needs to change because right now the incumbent I'm running against, Chip Limehouse, he put a proviso in the state budget that directly benefits his parking company, Palmetto Parking. What this proviso would do is would force the city of Charleston to raise their parking fees by 35%. That is wrong. And that brings me to my third point. I 100% support the South Carolina fair tax. Right now in the House of Representatives, we have 67 co-sponsors of the fair tax, yet they refuse to bring it up for a vote on the floor of the House. If elected to the House of Representatives, I will fight in there every day to bring it up for a vote on the floor. And those members who don't bring it up, who refuse to bring it up for a vote or vote against it, even though they claim to be co-sponsors, should face a primary challenge come 2014. I'll end with this. This is the first time, as to my knowledge, that this type of situation has happened in a U.S. state. 200 people have been thrown off the ballot. That's not something that happens here. That's something that happens in Russia or China or India, but not here. The people of South Carolina need to see what's going on with this. We need to remember that at the end of the day, we are a republic, not a democracy. And in a Republican-formed government, we the people elect our leaders, not 5 unelected judges. Thank you.
I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what Operation Lost Vote really means. Operation Lost Vote has a website, operationlostvote.org. At that website, we will immediately start posting the names, the districts of any candidate that was removed off the ballot and what people can do to help them get on the ballot in November. On that website, we will also, as information starts coming out, we will also post more information about how this happened. We will also start collecting on the website the names and contact information of any voter throughout the state that would like to sign a petition to put a candidate on the November ballot. That will not count as an actual signature on a petition. It will allow us then to take that information and hand it right over to a candidate to speed up the process of getting the necessary votes to put them on that November ballot. South Carolina state law requires that we have 5% of the registered voters sign a petition from the district of the candidate that is seeking that office. We can do this. We will do this because failure is not an option. We will be supporting and asking for support from folks of all walks of life. On my way here today, to this very press conference, I was contacted by a person who was thrown off in the Democrat Party ticket and asked if this is something that they could participate in. And I said, heck yes. Those voters have been disenfranchised. All voters have been disenfranchised. What point is it to go to the ballot box if the decision on who is on the ballot was made before you got there? Thank you very much.